If you look at the overall education policy and the frameworks, the goal of education is not just employability. The goal of education is actually to create active, involved citizens, people who have a scientific temper and have the ability to question, and people who really understand concepts like social justice, equality, equity, etc. So the linkage between secondary education and employability can be established if we start focusing a lot on things like this.
Life skill and living skill, that are the very important component for the youth employability. Because my experience that working with youth, many organizations doing lot of work in skill development. Life skill, nobody is focusing on life skill. So that is very important.
So the linkage between secondary education and employability can be established if we start focusing a lot on things like this, not just at the secondary stage but right from the primary level, and give people an opportunity to practice and see and model some of these things while at school. Then you'd have a lot more people who are job ready, and as far as technical skills are concerned, you can actually integrate learning from work at the secondary education level. You can have a lot of vocational trainings actually integrated at the secondary level, which then really complements the life skills and prepares someone for work.
As we can see, the world is changing. More and more jobs are knowledge intensive, and it's absolutely crucial that something be done across that whole spectrum. So we're very happy with the efforts that are going on around skilling, around professional education, relearning. We think the reality of today's world is that jobs will keep changing. People will need to skill and reskill continuously, and anything that can help them get a better job or move into a job has a massive spin-off impact on their families, their social situations, and the economy in general. So we really like that space. We think there's a lot to be done, and there's a lot of creativity and technology possibilities there as well.
Ideally, the secondary school, apart from ensuring that the children learn and do grade level progression, should also target to build the life and employability skills of the children, which essentially means that the child should understand how do you work around a problem, how do you work as a team, how do you communicate effectively, and how do you imbibe a skill where you can upgrade yourself on a continuous basis.
While what's required today from a skills perspective, especially with the employability lens, is a lot of life skills. The ability to actually look at things and analyze them in a more objective manner, the ability to deal with adversity, the ability to actually negotiate, the ability to understand oneself, one's aspirations, one's desires, one's strengths and development areas, and really get a much better understanding of what one wants to do in life, and then really take steps to pursue that.
The word philanthropy itself has grown up more as a buzzword over the last several years, and we're seeing more and more traction to that. We're starting to see more role models in the sector.